Pretty good way to start the morning, huh? One more big round of applause for those of you that don't know me, I'm Rocky Adkins. I am the senior advisor to Governor Andy Beshear. And I have the distinct honor of introducing this morning an individual that is no stranger to our region of Eastern Kentucky. Matter of fact, he has been in this region more than any other region in this Commonwealth of Kentucky. He's been here during times of challenge, and he's been here on days that we've celebrated. He understands our challenges, but he also understands our tremendous opportunities. I have watched this governor during some of the most unprecedented challenges of my lifetime while he's been governor. He led us through COVID, tornadoes in the west, and Congressman, devastating flooding here in our eastern Kentucky counties. The governor made a commitment when he was on the ground here and in West Kentucky. He said, I'm going to be here just, yes, for today, but I'm also going to be here for the long haul as we rebuild every home and we rebuild every community. And Governor, as an Eastern Kentuckian myself that lives in Eastern Kentucky, I want to thank you for your commitment to the hills and the mountains of a region of America that helped build America. I thank you for your commitment. He has led us to some of the greatest economic announcements in the history of Kentucky. Job announcements all over this Commonwealth, now totaling over 55,000 jobs in the last 4.5 years at some of the highest wages in the history of Kentucky. Private sector investment now is over $33 billion over the last 4 years, and more to come. This governor has provided strong leadership with courage, with backbone, and with compassion. And to have him here today, really not as his senior advisor, but as a resident of Eastern Kentucky. Let's give a big, warm round of applause to the governor of this great Commonwealth of Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear.
Thank you all. Thank you. That is really good for my self-esteem. Thank you. Folks, it is great to be here with you at SOAR at U-Pike, where we're moving mountains, and that's just about what it took to get here this morning. But despite being a little bit late, I am so excited that today we get to share in such good news when Eastern Kentucky deserves good news. It has been a massive week for Eastern Kentucky. We just celebrated the $40 million federal award to SOAR to connect Eastern Kentucky residents to resources and training for good jobs. I know Colby lobbied awfully hard to get these. I traveled to D.C. several times to lobby to get these dollars, but I didn't know we had an ace in the hole, and I could have just driven to Lexington, talked to Mom and Dad, and tried to get this award a little bit sooner. I want to thank the Biden-Harris administration. I want to thank the EDA. I want to thank Secretary Gina Raimondo. Let's let the federal government know we appreciate $40 million. And that added to a pretty incredible announcement from just about a day and a half ago. A day and a half ago, we got to announce that we had secured a $116 million federal grant to fully four-lane the Mountain Parkway and get it done sooner. It's going to go into the 13-mile stretch of new road called the McGoffin-Floyd segment that is going to speed up everybody's commute. We worked with the General Assembly to make sure that wasn't all. Folks, by getting that $116 million grant, we unlocked another $150 million that's in our state budget. That means we've got $266 million going into the Mountain Parkway. And I got to thank another great governor that is here with us today that did so much work on the Mountain Parkway. We are standing on his shoulders. Governor Paul Patton. Thank you, sir. I know that he's proud that now every section of the 4-laning of the Mountain Parkway is either complete, under construction, or under contract, and now it is funded. What that means is we are going to be able to bring more jobs. The different jobs that claimed you needed a 4-lane road are now going to have one right into the heart of Appalachia. This project's been talked about for a long time. For decades, it was just a dream. But once completed, Kentucky will have 400 continuous miles of 4-lane high-speed highway truly connecting Paducah to Pikeville. For years, we talked about the opportunities that this would bring to the region, ease of access to our communities, cutting down on the commutes. We know the project's going to help Eastern Kentucky for decades and generations to come. And although I was not the first governor to work on the expansion, I'm going to be the last, because we are going to get this project done. And Eastern Kentucky has deserved this 4-lane project for a long time. Rocky talks about it all the time. You helped build this country. You helped power us through 2 world wars. You deserve investment right here. And that's what I continually push the federal government and here the transportation cabinet to reinvest in you and to reinvest in us. That's exactly what the bipartisan infrastructure law has done. I want to thank the Biden administration. I want to thank former Congressman John Yarmouth, who helped push it through. I want to thank Mitch McConnell, who voted for it. Let's thank everybody that helped make it happen. I'm excited over this last year what we were able to do through ARC. As the co-chair of the Appalachian Regional Commission, we saw record funding. All in total, just last year, $47 million from the base ARC program came to our state, a record for any state. The projects included funding to improve water service for hundreds of Kentuckians, funds to build a STEAM academy for Paintsville Independent Schools, funds to expand an equipment training facility for the Hazard Community and Technical College. And that's just to name a few. These are projects like the Mountain Parkway that bring hope and opportunity and are going to ensure that Eastern Kentucky has every tool that it needs, not just to compete with the rest of Kentucky and the rest of America, but to compete with any opportunity out there in this world. Look, I work a few feet away from Rocky Atkins. And every day, he laughs, but many days it's true. He walks into my office, puts his hand on my shoulders because he's slightly taller than I am, and he turns me east. We know we have a warrior in Rocky Atkins that's always going to fight for Eastern Kentucky. But I know the work isn't finished. I know that more investment is needed, and it should have come a long time ago. So today, I didn't come empty-handed. I think the first thing we've got to do, the first check presentation today, ought to recognize that investment in the Mountain Parkway. So President Stivers, if you don't mind joining us today, we got a ceremonial check for $116 million recognizing that investment. Yes. We didn't have one made it out, but I just mentioned it. Yeah. Here we go. You know what? This is big enough. I tell you what, everybody that's got the Mountain Parkway coming through, if you're an elected official, why don't you come up here and celebrate with us? There we go. Or you can be shy. Grab about 30 million of it. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Very well. Thank you all. We are getting this done because of your work. But we have more good news to deliver today. My administration always puts education first. We believe that it is the key to unlocking a bright future and that every single Kentucky child deserves a world-class public education. That's why I'm proud to present more than $47 million in state budget funding for our school facility renovations in counties that SOAR serves. I want to thank the state legislators from those communities for making this allocation that we were ultimately able to steer to this region. As I announce the awards, I'd ask the legislators and recipients to join me on stage. A few couldn't be with us, so I'll ask Rocky to hold their checks. He likes doing that. You know how to reach them. First up, we've allocated $7 million to support upgrades and renovations at Lincoln County School District facilities. They couldn't be here today, but the check's in the mail. Next up, we have $7 million for improvements at Garrett County school facilities. I'll mail this one too. Next, we have $1 million for the McCreary County School District to fund road construction at its middle and high school campuses. We have McCreary County Judge Jimmy Green and Superintendent Paul Brian Crawford joining us today. We also have $7.1 million to support upgrades at Cumberland County Elementary School. Additionally, we're presenting $12 million to Martin County Schools for renovations and improvements at the Inez Elementary School. We have Superintendent Larry James joining us to accept $12 million. Very welcome. And finally, we have $13 million for facility improvements at Rockcastle County Middle School. If Judge Holbrook could join us, and we may have Superintendent Carrie Ballinger here with us as well. All Kentucky students and families deserve affordable, reliable, high-speed internet. It is not a luxury anymore. It is a necessity for school, healthcare, and more. And we're making sure that no community is left behind. That's why I'm proud to present more funding to make sure all of our families and businesses have access to high-speed internet. I want to thank the federal senators and representatives who, through the American Rescue Plan Act, provided significant funding that's now generated over $600 million in investment in the expansion of high-speed internet. And when the BEAD money opens up, we're going to see between the public dollars and the private dollars over $2 billion of additional spending to get high-speed internet to every home and every business across Kentucky. It's going to be a game changer in every part of this state. In total, it'll be $2.6+ billion over just a period of years to make sure that every community can compete. So today we're presenting 7 Internet Awards benefiting SOAR counties. Again, I'd invite legislators, judges, and others up as we read out these awards. First, Charter Communications will receive $31 million to connect 5,982 homes and businesses in Bell, Casey, Garrett, Nicholas, Pulaski, and Robertson County. So if Carla Sandusky would join us, along with any of our officials from those areas, we want to present you with $31 million to get internet to our people. Come on up, please. You're the one who makes this happen. Congratulations. We also have $1.9 million for South Central Telecom to connect 809 homes and businesses in Edmonson County. So if Judge Scott Lindsay would please join us to accept this check. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. All right, congratulations. Good to see you. Combined with matching funds, these awards represent $68 million in investment in this region, connecting more than 6,790 homes and businesses to high-speed internet access. And we'll be in Fleming County later this month to present their award. And we've previously presented high-speed internet funding awards in Adair, Bath, Boyd, Carter, Greenup, Laurel, Lewis, Lincoln, Madison, Monroe, Montgomery, Pike, Powell, Russell, and Wayne counties in the SOAR region, meaning these investments are coming, and they're going to make a big difference. All right, so we have this tradition at SOAR each year, and that's when Congressman Rogers and I have the tradition of announcing awards from the AMLR program. Let's thank Congressman Rogers for funding that program the way that he has over the years. So we're gonna tag team here and switch off, but let me just say all of these awards from any of the programs, they are earned. They are your ideas. You put these into action, not just your grant writers, but knowing what is best for your communities. And so each one of these, when we announce them, I hope you see as a celebration of your good, strong work of bettering your communities. And I couldn't be prouder to serve with you and to try to help where we can to move your ideas forward. The first announcement we have from this program will benefit Letcher County. The first award is for $3.3 million that'll go towards the Letcher County Solid Waste Digester and Development Project. If the Letcher County Fiscal Court would please join us to accept $3.3 million. Judge Adams? They've asked us to stand over here. Thank you for your leadership. Come on in, gentlemen. Here you go. Why don't you get right in the middle, Judge? Thank you, sir.
No.
Congratulations. Keep up your great work. We're going to keep it up on our end. Good to see you. Let's also thank Judge Adams and the entire fiscal court for their tireless work in rebuilding after the flooding.
These are the abandoned mine lands grants. The abandoned mine land program is something we earmarked in the federal budget year after year. And so these are the grants that we're announcing today. $3.89 million for Advent Health Manchester in Clay County. That funding will be used for renovations that will create space for a new labor and delivery unit on the second floor. It's expected to create 6 new full-time jobs and increase patient volume. So congratulations to Jamie Couch, Interim Administrator and Vice President, Jess Clevin, Chief Financial Officer, James Nelson, Chief Nursing Officer, and Barb Watkins, Elena McEtheridge, Crystal Day, Terry Moran, and Randy Kraft. Congratulations.
I'm gonna step on this side. All right, congratulations. Next up, we have an award for $2.5 million for the Hazel Green Waterline Extension in Wolfe County, which will serve 80 homes, providing reliable, clean drinking water. So congrats to Kathy May from the City of Campton, as well as Trevor Pollard and Michelle Allen from the ad. If you all would please join us.
Pike County Landfill Expansion Project, come around and join us. That funding is $882,000. The funding will be used to purchase vital equipment, which will help retain 68 jobs and eventually extend the landfill for 50 years when both phases are complete. Congratulations to Ray Jones, Pike County Judge Executive, and Deputy Judge William Spears. Congratulations.
Next up, we have another award for one of our communities that was hit so hard by that flooding. And Judge Dobson, your leadership has been incredible in serving our people. So today, we have $5.6 million for the Knott County Water and Sewer District to provide water and sewer in the new Olive Branch community, one of those high ground communities out of the floodplains where the people of Knott County will never have to worry about flooding like that ever again. Thank you all for your work.
Where's the check? Now we've got $1.7 million to expand Mine-Made Adventures in Knott County. The funding will be used to help build a new 10,000 square foot lodge, a bathhouse, general store, and a new zip line adventure. The project is expected to create up to 25 new jobs and increase the tourism economy. Congratulations to Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and Emergency Management Director James Sandlin, grant writer Leah Fugate, Heather Hicks, and magistrates Calvin Waddles, Carl Kraft, and Ricky Thomas. Congratulations.
I think Knott County just got to do a lap. But it was probably worth it for an extra $1+ million. Next up, we have $2 million for the Sandy Ridge Access Road in Boyd County. These funds will be used for engineering and design work for an access road to connect the entertainment district to the quarter horse racetrack at Sandy Ridge. Well, Boyd County Judge Executive Eric Cheney, Hunter Boyd of the Northeast Kentucky Economic Development Authority, County Commissioner David Salisbury, and anybody else y'all brought, please come up and accept this check.
Next is $3.18 million for a new tech center campus development in Magoffin County. The funding will provide the engineering, design, site preparation, and administration for the expansion of the tech center training campus at the Gifford Industrial Park. When the project is complete, the tech center expects to create 36 full-time permanent jobs and serve 400 students annually. So congratulations to Angie Reynolds, Tech Center CEO, and Jerry Foltz, the mayor of Wayland, mayor and Tech Center board members Gina Rose, Trish Atkins, and Cliff Latta. Congratulations.
Next, we have $700,000 for the Salyersville Water Works. This project will replace 1,000 water meters serving Kentucky homes as well as the industrial park. So we've got Matt Schofield from the Big Sandy Ad, Mayor Stanley Howard from Salyersville, and Nora Howard from the Water District.
Next is $5 million for the University of Pikeville's Bear Mountain Sports Complex. That funding will be used to construct the first phase, including a new football stadium and soccer field. The final complex will also feature archery, baseball, softball, and track and field facilities. So congratulations to Dr. Burton Webb, President of the University of Pike, Dr. Laurie Worth, Executive VP, Laura Dameron, Assistant Vice President, Corey Phipps, Director of Athletics, and Chris McCoy, Director of Major Gifts. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And the last award that I have to present is $500,000 for the US 23 Site Improvement Project in Floyd County. This will create 40 full-time jobs through projected new business development. So we've got Eric Ratliff from the Big Sandy Ad, Missy Allen, Grants and Special Projects Director, and Terry Spurlock, Deputy Judge Executive for Floyd County.
Thank you, thank you.
And the final grant in this series, $812,000 for the mine drainage damage repair project at the Floyd County Area Tech Center. The Floyd County Area Technology Center has been impacted by recent flooding from an old mine works. So the funding will be used for design and grade work while installing new drainage controls. The Floyd County ATC serves approximately 400 students annually. So congratulations to Dr. Jeff Shannon, principal of the Floyd County Area Technology Center, and Sarah Marth, area supervisor, and students. Congratulations.
Again, thank you all for being here. Thanks for being a part of SOAR. I look around the Commonwealth right now, and I'm so excited about what I see. With our country under a veil of pessimism, I see optimism in Kentucky. I see us doing things that others may have thought that we couldn't do, breaking every economic development record in the books, from private sector investment to new jobs to exports to tourism. We've broken our tourism economic impact record in back-to-back years, and let me tell you, we're going to do it again this year. 2024 will be the best year for tourism in the history of Kentucky. You know, it's one of those times that as a Kentuckian, I'm so proud that people are finally looking up to us instead of looking down on us. And our goal has to be to make sure that this prosperity, optimism, and excitement that we see reaches every single part of Kentucky. But we know that takes hard work. And that's why you see the investments that have been made today. Significant, historic investments coming from every different area that we can, from the federal government through the state budget and our legislators, different programs that we have in the executive branch. The goal here should be not moving a state to the right or the left, but moving it forward for all of our people. We are in this window of opportunity right now, the likes of which I've never seen. And our goal has to be to run forward as fast as we can, to gobble as much of it up for our state, to create the type of opportunities for our kids and our grandkids that we previously only dreamed of. And we can't trip ourselves up. In a world where everything is pick a side, we ought to all be on the same side. That's the Team Kentucky side, making sure that we bring the jobs, making sure we bring the investments, making sure we continue to expand healthcare across Eastern Kentucky and all of Kentucky. This is a special time, and we're even in a special location because I was here less than 2 weeks ago to break ground on the dental school right next door at U-Pike. So folks, this is, I think, Eastern Kentucky's time. It is all of Kentucky's time. Let's make sure that we get the job done and we leave that legacy that I think we all want, that we truly left the place that we're from better than we found it. God bless. Thank you all very much.
We thank the governor for being here and for the generosity of his actions he's just announced with you. This is the 10th anniversary of SOAR. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since we met in this governor's father's office in Frankfort and started the SOAR campaign. So, Governor, as you return to Frankfort, would you please tell your father that we appreciate what he has helped us start, the SOAR initiative, and this son of that governor is helping us along the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.